this, have you spoken to, piggybacking off what
Yeah.
she asked, have you spoken to the Biden administration at all about this? And are you worried?
I have spoken to the Biden administration about the need to reset. I can't say that we had complete agreement, but there is an understanding that Iran's mischief needs to come to an end and that they're running wild, and it is now time to hold them more accountable, not less. And this idea of a massive response by Hezbollah against Israel, we need to change that dynamic and let Iran know that you cannot use those proxies in Lebanon without it facing reprisals in Iran itself. And I think I have many Republican colleagues with me, hopefully some Democratic colleagues. Why am I saying this? Because I think if we don't do something decisive now, it's going to get far worse quick. Yeah.
Do you see the conflict with either Iran or Hezbollah requiring boots on the ground at any point?
No, not by us.
Have you spoken to the former president about this idea? Is he supportive if he were to be in the White House? I mean, does he need Congress's authority?
I would argue that Article 2 powers probably are sufficient, but I am trying to get the Congress on record. Where are we as a body? I mean, you know, the question is, do you support using military force if that's required to stop a nuclear breakout by Iran? The answer for me is yes. And I think every member of Congress should be asked that question and vote accordingly. Because if you allow the breakout of Iran where they acquire a nuclear capability that can be delivered against Israel and others, you're going to open up Pandora's box in the Mideast. Those of us in my business have to do more than criticize or cheer from the sidelines. I'm trying to get Congress in the game. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get Congress to state policies that will resonate in Tehran, that will be resonate in the Mideast, that the Arabs will see us as a better ally. You asked a very good question. I think if America took a stronger stance against Iran, the peace deal is more likely, not less. I think the Abraham Accords were a result of being strong against the great Satan, Iran. And I think our policies have undercut the idea that we're going to hold Iran accountable for all their misadventures, and people are less likely to align with the United States. You had 12 kids killed playing soccer. That needs to stop. And the rockets used came from Iran. All the money, all the equipment used to attack Israel on October the 7th, all that came from Iran. So I consider Iran responsible for all of these events. And going forward, I want the Iranians to know if Israel decides to hit one of your refineries because you've unleashed Hezbollah to open up another front against the Jewish state, I think that would be the right thing for Israel to do.